What am I looking at?
Well, that's my brain. Pain receptors are all damaged. Took a strike to the head during an assault.
This scan? It looks like your brain was pulped by an Okran.
It's a gift, really.
How do you feel?
Fine. I don't feel much, honestly. Just a second.
Glow sticks. Really?
Watch.
Last Imperial shuttle will be leaving at 1700 hours. Don't be late.
See? No pain.
You should put that out.
What? Like these'll kill me? I'm fine. I'm a living saint, aren't I? That's what the rest of the platoon are saying after the last attack.
Central Criado Ivanov, line 1.
Santra here. What is it?
I've got 2 guardsmen here asking for an autograph.
I'm with Dorian. Give us a few minutes.
It's a bad idea.
What is?
Letting that rumor spread.
Santra, line 1.
Yep.
One of them wants to say a prayer for you. When are you coming down?
Give me 5.
Just because you can't feel it doesn't mean it can't kill you.
I'm telling you, it's a gift.
It's not a miracle. It's brain damage.
Now you've gone and hurt my feelings. What's the matter? Can't they wait? Alpha Team, status. Alpha Team, status.
What is it?
They're here.
What?
Don't let them take you alive.
Who's them?
Look out!
Ah! Wake everyone! Hurry!
Real space is distinctly unpleasant. It lacks the morbidity of Commorragh, but retains the terrible smell.
Gas! Get back! Open fire! Shoot them!
The hell?
We make our arrival into real space and burst from the forest. The jet bikes dive into the soldiers, anti-gravs swerving between monkeys and craft veins lopping off heads and limbs as they pass. The surprise attack sends them into a panic, but they're still well armed and trained. We begin the contest for the most exquisite murder, and to capture this rumored living saint, the man who feels no pain. We will test this theory.
Run! Fall back! Slice them apart! Spill their entrails!
We ride forward, tangling hooks and wires around their throats and limbs. Some are whipped with nerve cables that send their bodies into convulsions. I do my part and make it look artful, albeit with a blank face. My mind is elsewhere, living on the ecstasy of imagination. I pat the vial under my breastplate. 3 doses.
Please, please.
We seek the man-thing who feels no pain. The monkey strikes me across the face with a closed fist. My senses spark, a small tingle of pain. Are you out of your damn mind? I return the favor. With a spiked gauntlet, I pummel its face, and one eye escapes its socket like an oil-slicked egg. Where is the painless one? Holding my prey by its collar, its face is a pulped mess of crumpled flesh. The last eye dangles, clinging to rope nerves and twitching off to the forest.
IZENZON!
SHAVISTÉ!
Where is my trophy?
How joyous it would be to plunge a dagger in her back and be done with her now. To watch SHAVISTÉ finally suffer a storm of seizures and convulsions. To watch her spinal cord paralyzed as her lungs collapse into asphyxiation. But I need to consider the homunculized gift.
Well?
This one said towards the barracks.
Good! They belong to me! Rave on!
SHAVISTÉ flies off as I look to the woods. Perhaps I shall collect the trophy myself.
How many do you think there are?
I don't know. Keep your eyes open, though.
Did you hear something?
Keep it down! It's just like last time. Alright, listen. Here's what we're going to do. Stay quiet, keep your head down. If we do this right, we'll get out of here with our fingers and ears attached. These are raiders. They plan for everything down to the minute. But if we can keep away from them long enough, they'll splinter off. They only come into real space temporarily. If we can stay ahead of them long enough, they'll break.
Is that how you survived? How long did you fight them?
Fight? Don't be stupid. I hid.
Well, how long until they leave?
Raids might only last 4 or 5 hours. Come on, you take the front. I'll be right behind you. Some saint I turned out to be.
You have quite the bounty on your head, monkey. Tell your kin to drop their weapons.
You come here to toy with me?
I assure you I'm not playing. But we would like to take you alive.
Understood. On me!
The escort raise their rifles and sidearms. My quickened senses flare, ready to dodge. Nearby, Sister flashes across the ground with a speed that leaves her a flicker in the monkey's vision. She separates kneecaps and tears tendons from the backs of their legs, leaving them hobbling on stiff stumps of bone. Sister bounds from the tree line, garroting one of the soldiers with her agonizer. As the first drops, she pulls a dart from her armor and sends it soaring through the air into an ill-tempered monkey. The dart pins his palm to his chest, and as she races past him, she pulls the pin from his incendiary grenade before spiraling behind a tree.
Holy fuck!
Time moves like fog. The painless monkey uses this distraction to try to wrestle my pistol from me. It delivers 2 punches to my ribs, trying to free itself. I feel the elixir rattle and shift under the plate. It dares to rustle my gift. Grabbing their wrist, I bend the pistol back to their face. They fall to their knees and quickly grope their missing brow without uttering a word. The man looks at me, his eyes trembling. I respond with a dagger-toothed smile. You really don't feel a thing, do you? I reach under my breast and palm the elixir. It's undamaged. I exhale relief.
3 doses.
A flash of insight comes to mind. In the darkness of the woods, I thumb open the seal and pour a single drop onto the monkey's lapel badge.
That one belongs to me!
From afar, SHAVISTÉ strides over.
What a beautiful gift.
Thank you.
SHAVISTÉ races over and mounts the monkey like a stallion.
What happened?
She runs her finger over its face.
Get it back to the city. I want it repaired. I intend to test its limits.
I hold the lapel badge in my hand, it coated in the clear poison. I hand it to SHAVISTÉ. If nothing else, you have a trophy here. She reaches out, and time crawls.
The last one, ending in death.
Her black nails hover, dancing over the prize.
Human skin is delicate. It dries out and cracks. You must account for wounds when material is in transit. But this... Give me that.
She takes it. And my entire future opens up to me like a far-seer's vision.
If it dies in transit, there will be hell to pay IZENZON.
I should tear out your tendons.
Mine!
You couldn't resist blemishing her prize.
Woe to her! The first stone has been laid on my path to glory.
Back to Commorragh with you, painless one.
No! No! Let me go! No! Please! Oh God, no! No! No!
One down. 2 to go.
Welcome, children. Come in.
The usurper greets us from the darkness of the throne room, beckoning us forward with a black-nailed wave. Father's architecture, pallid panes and barbed accoutrements, once plain and threatening in their enormity, have been decorated with trophies. The fearsome cold of the hall, now replaced with a junkyard of toys.
Children, come. Kneel.
She is sitting on the throne. Our throne.
Quiet!
Parasite. I feel the weight of the elixir in my pocket and wish to choke it down her throat.
When I was your age, I had dreams. A half-born, I dreamt of joining the Rillitan. I imagined dancing with their enigmatic warrior players, putting on a mask and becoming someone else other than a dreg of Commorragh.
Surrounding us, lit by the gloom of Commorragh, we can see an endless wall of skinned faces, hung floor to ceiling.
I haven't told anyone this. But every year I remove one of the faces from this wall and wear it to relive their final moments. In a way, it's that dream of becoming someone else.
She rises from the throne and traces her bony fingers across each face on the wall. Their expressions are stretched in frozen screams, a panic locked in time.
My little humble performance and ode to their dying breaths.
She grazes the flayed face of a grimacing monkey giant, a blue-skinned diplomat locked in horror. And then...
I am quite fond of this one.
A sharp, featured face that Trezabel and I know all too well.
You two look just like him.
She lifts the butchered face from the wall and holds it to the ebon light. Orbs of fire smolder through the missing eyelids as if to gaze at us.
Perhaps by wearing him, it will help me to understand you two better. And how to keep you in line. IZENZON. You loathe me openly. I have treated you as my children, but you live only because it humbles the other cabals to witness my ascent from half-breed squalor. They fear capture for their own kin. Make no mistake, there are limits to my benefactions.
Archon.
Hold your tongue, or I'll bite it off. You almost killed my trophy, IZENZON. Or I've kept it alive, at great cost, I must add. No one, not her, not you, not even Vecht himself touches what belongs to me. I would hate for one of my bargaining chips to get damaged, but as fate would have it, I have a matching set. Do I make myself clear? Follow or fall? This is my only warning. Now get out!
Blood-sucking scrounger! How dare she!
Vengeance is suicidal.
Oh, get off the fence, Trezabel. This would be over immediately if you helped me end this.
Do not corral me with your whims. You wouldn't even know what to do if you won.
I would rule. Where are you going?
To go murder something so I don't kill you myself.
As Sister storms off, I look back to the throne hall. SHAVISTÉ sits inside, impenetrable. We'll see about that. I collect myself and go to a quiet place to think.
Want to see what they look like on the inside? So beautiful. More.
Inside the arena, I watch the gladiatrixes of the Hecatari draw baying crowds. The combat afflictions of the combatants, the life and death stress of thralls forced into combat, they're enough to feed the spirits of the attendees. A witch with a deep maroon skirt whips out an outlandish weapon that snares the face of a greenskin, and, with a dexterous tug, shears its jaw off with a slick pop. The crowd roars, driven to heights by balletic drugs that are freely injected. A pierced heart here, a disembowelment there. It is an elegant expression of carnage. Sister would do well here. I lock eyes with one of the combatants, a monkey of some religious sisterhood, judged by her robes. Wind billows through her matted white hair. High in the arena, we have a motionless exchange. I can faintly smell her perfume of incense. The crowd scream for her anguish. Her lips move, forming one word deafened by the crowd. No. No! I stay until the skirmishes are over and the crowds funnel out. At the end, there are only 2 figures left in the arena. Me and a familiar shape. You do not strike me as a patron of the arena.
IZENZON.
How goes the repair of the Archon's plaything?
You brutalized it. It took some time.
You knew my father.
Yes.
What was your impression of him?
He had your melancholy. He saw Commorragh as a purgatory.
Why did you 2 meet?
He wanted something I could not provide. A carcinad.
A soulstone? From the Assyriani?
He knew he was going to die soon. He felt it in his bones. All Archons have that instinct.
I will commit to the 2nd dose soon.
Good. How?
The 1st dose was in the heat of the moment, so there was less chance of SHAVISTÉ noticing. I will need to be especially discreet next time. Perhaps here, I could lace one of the betting tokens. When are you returning that monkey?
Why do you ask?
I require a decoy. One that will put her in a good mood.
A toast! Word has it that a certain Archon, a powerful Archon, has also noticed your ascent. A toast to the Dark Star rising, to the dread-Archon.
To SHAVISTÉ!
Oh, yeah! SHAVISTÉ has promised us 2 certainties. Death and debauchery. With another victory, there is more extravagance.
Death and debauchery. 2 of my favorites. Debauchery. Such a beautiful word. It means to tempt away from beauty, to corrupt. The kind of perversion that soils the body, the mind, and the soul. What terrors can we imagine for our prey? Yes, at last. How are you, painless one?
Watching from the balcony, its face is nigh unrecognizable. Its body an amalgam of organic and mechanical implants. Its spine has been bloated and curved like a scorpion's tail.
Are you still in there?
It can think, but it cannot act out of turn.
Yes. What games we will play, hmm?
Archon, to your new prize, a toast and an apology. The usurper looks me up and down. My agreeable nature is unexpected, but not unwarranted. I hold out a chalice of spirits to her. To celebrate your new plaything.
How generous. Arrival, may I ask you for your artisanal talents? What do your eyes see in this glass?
She holds the glass up, and the liquid oscillates. Orivor leans in. If ever there was a moment to betray me, this would be it.
Mare Catigan. Epigol Catigan. Routine. Or core sentin.
Fine. Can never be too careful, hmm? Have you two been introduced?
No. The pleasure is mine.
Do not be too friendly with those of the Coven, IZENZON. They are transactional in their services. You charged me far too much for my prize.
It means a great deal to you. That is why.
Coy.
I feel wicked anticipation as her pale throat coaxes down the wine. With it, she ingests the second dose of the poison. Not so much as a shiver or symptom as she finishes its sip.
Refreshing.
Doom creeps ever closer to her.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I wish to test my new toy.
Yes, Archon.
2 down, 1 to go.
Leaving so soon?
My services are no longer required.
Is it? Your kind toil incessantly. They reek of obsession. It reminds me of someone.
Sister! Ah! I see you've met Orivor.
What has this monster offered you, IZENZON?
What?
I am not your keeper, but do not trust this creature. It schemes against you, against SHAVISTÉ, all of us.
Fascinating.
Father was slaughtered in his keep. Grandfather Mesoterion had his throat slit in the arena. Great-grandfather Borisov was melted in his own fat. The list goes on. But this does not give you an excuse to meddle, nor to throw some grenade into our lives just to see what might happen.
That would be unpredictable.
That's your specialty, isn't it? Orivor, maester of the poisonous ampule? What did the ampule do? I heard it was drained from several failed experiments.
They were not failures.
Do not trust this creature, brother.
If you were planning to backstab me, you would tell me, wouldn't you?
Of course.
His craft is far too advanced for me. Magic in every sense of the word. A gift indeed.
Hi there, Colin here. Thank you so much for listening to this production of 3 Chances, Part 2. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, Cold Open Stories produces a wide range of content, including short stories, writing contests, and full cast audio dramas like the one you just heard. On our website, you'll find unofficial stories set in the universe of Warhammer 40,000, where you, the listener, can read, write, and perform. It's a great way to build community and share stories worth telling. Now, all levels of experience are welcomed, and these are fan productions, so whether you're a writer, an actor, or an unfortunate captee of the Drukhari, please check us out on coldopenstories.com or on social media for the latest release. 3 Chances was written and directed by Colin DeGraff. It included music by Robert Renato Hack, with cover art by Orneris Terenzi. In this story, you heard the voice talents of Joseph Tweedale, Sala Vakevainen, Sarah McManus, Kaylin Harbert, Cooper Mortlock, Dylan Duck, and Ryan Negron. Supporting voices by Hannah Helwig, Rylan Woodrow, Jonathan Bruce Hunt, Josh Portillo, Paul Reinbach, Dante Majors, Kelsey Poppin, Torian Brackett, Stephanie Tobin, and Diana Helen Kennedy. Now, one more thing before you go. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary of Cold Open Stories. To continue to grow, we need your help. Make sure to follow Cold Open Stories on social media and share our tales within your network. Tell your friends, your hobby shop, anyone who will listen. Without you, none of this is possible. So please, spread the signal, and we look forward to seeing you again with our next story.